Alright, I was just doing some single player practice. Okay, so it is pretty close to the time the tournament starts. Yeah, so first match will probably start in like 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna be playing Balatro. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of in the Discord trying to figure out when how things work and how the matchups work and whatnot. There's a voice chat that's got like 50 different people in it that are all talking at the same time. It's great, but I don't think that's related to how things run. There's a 3-minute stream delay, so right now it is 12:59 right now, so I assume that things will be said shortly, where things will start to be organized and we'll get some stuff together. I'm not feeling perfect for a game of Balatro, but it should be fun. My first match is against a player with a lower seed than me, but I also haven't played very many games recently, so it should be relatively close. So yeah, I think that the way it'll work, it'll put us both in a text channel, and then we'll decide stake and then by deck. I just want to double check the rules. Thanks, Carol. Oh, is the stream live yet? Is this stream live? Okay, because I just started a minute ago, but there's a 3-minute stream delay. So, oh yeah, it says upcoming, but I assume things will get organized shortly. Right now there's just a voice call that has like 50 different people in it, and 5 people are talking at the same time. It's very useful. Okay, yeah, worth noting that, like, I don't even know if I have a chat open or not, but, you're not allowed to, like, give advice in the chat, no backseating. I'm not allowed to act on information received outside of the game, but I don't think that'll be a concern here. Scheduling. Bracket. I'm opening the rules. It doesn't say anything about how to decide stake and whatnot. I think there was a... Okay, so I'm just gonna join the voice channel and see if I can get some info in there.
I think I've played multiplayer maybe 10 times.
Oh, someone's typing in announcements.
But the thing is,
everybody wait for it. Everyone react to Pregnant Man. Everyone react to Pregnant Man. Pregnant Man.
I'm Preg.
The match channels will be split out momentarily.
Dude, what is everyone doing with their money when we can't even play this?
It's a fancy way to say that it would be like.
the thing is, the people saying like I'm the best Balatro person in the world. It's like saying I'm the best person at Snakes and Ladders. It's a game mostly built on life.
You guys are excited.
No. There's people who can make smarter decisions, but most of it is down to
Look at how many people are there, bro.
Motherfuckers who don't take social position will really say it's a
How many people are alive in here right now?
Voice channel.
Some people need to take it.
We are not real. We are not real human beings.
68
people in this voice chat.
Okay. Momentarily, do you think they make them one by one?
Oh god!
They're making it one by one right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I bet so. Alright, this channel's been made. Alright, I'll do
One by one, weekly tournament style. We're getting there momentarily.
Okay.
Momentarily, real.
Sounds good.
Does anyone know Slower Mercury?
Lower Mercury.
Were we supposed to do anything specific for a check-in, or is it just joining here?
I think you have to get inside your VC when they're public.
Is that VC?
Is it VC or is it just match? Like,
I think it's just gonna be match.
I thought it was text chat.
Yeah. I think it's just gonna be text. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've played 10 multiplayer matches in my life. I'm gonna be so ready for this. I'm surely gonna win.
I've played a lot.
I'm expecting you to win.
I've only played Match Lane with friends.
I played
I only play with my friends.
I like
exclusive
matches against somebody with fucking 400 elo, and y'all are like, oh, I want to play 10 matches. That's fucked up, bro.
No, you're fine. You win that.
Apparently, I'm going up against the second most best person in the world.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm facing I'm
My opponent only has
someone
200.
above me. What do I do?
Yo, Sanio's a commentator?
Vagabond, bro. Like,
Right.
apparently.
Zeno.
I'm going against someone. There is someone in here absolutely losing their
I'm
shit.
sure everyone is.
Oh, this guy is absolutely losing his shit.
Oh, that's a great point. Hey, is Chad? Did anyone realize if Chad was multiplayer Chad?
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Come on.
I realized
Glass.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Does everybody think Wood will win?
No,
What is it?
I don't even know who that is. I don't know multiplayer.
He's against Block Attack for this match.
It's the Belgian guy who's going to win P-Time.
Yeah, you think he's like even match for him?
Yes, even.
Evenly matched.
Yo, am I going to beat Sizak round 2?
I think you are.
I low-key think Wood will win. I low-key think he's better. Wood
Yeah,
is
it's good.
I know he's better. I know he's got this.
He's a sleeper pick.
How's it going, guys?
That is a
Genie!
sleeper. That's the underdog story.
Oh wait, Wood is in here. I just peeped that. Yo, Wood, you got this, bro.
You got it.
Wood, we believe in you.
Guys, who believes in Wub winning the whole thing?
Vagabond.
What is
What?
I
think you'll win the entire thing. Yo,
What is solo?
It'd be really funny if he drew bad,
Vagabond
because
trolls
it's
a lot. He
a
trolls
lot
a
of
lot.
luck. It's not only luck.
Like, the players gotta get there, but
This guy's not.
Draws are fixed
like,
for the same time for the player.
for third round, bro. I do not want to beat you. The difference in the game is now. Remember, fellas, the difference in the game is going to be that
You're gonna
one
make it the
standard
third round, bro?
action. I know, bro. I need this money. My car doesn't have a transmission in it, bro.
Ooh, the match.
I need this money because I just bought
new channel.
He's vagabond.
Tournament got created.
Yo, tournament's open, boys. Let's go.
Lock in, yo.
Alright.
Good luck.
Good luck.
My opponent's saying
What is this channel useful?
We've got General 2 now.
Being live.
Yeah.
Should.
I don't think this is.
Bean is not live.
This is
Yeah, nobody is
live.
live.
Bro, I can't. Okay.
Bean is live. Bean is live. He just got live 8 minutes ago.
He's in the tournament. Of course he's
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering. It's on Discord. Oh, it's on Twitch.
Yeah, Bean's in the tournament.
What? That's not fair.
No, the money's
Is
going
it
to charity. He said it.
Yeah, his money goes to charity.
A few streams ago.
Okay.
So imagine if he just won. He's like, oh, okay, good.
Alrighty, I just left the voice chat because that was very overwhelming. The tournament chat has opened, but not the one-on-one voice chats to arrange the game. So, yeah, so they're in the process of putting it all together. And when there isn't this is kind of a one-time tournament, so they, I think, have a bit more logistics that they need to figure out. So it takes a little bit more time. But with the multiplayer server, they've got a system that's pretty well done that works well for this. But yeah, it's just some logistics stuff. I have it so on the stream it only shows Balacho, so right now you guys are just seeing the title screen. But right now I'm just in the Discord. I was in the voice call that had a bunch of people in it, but they were just talking about various things, and it was a lot of people talking at once, so I kind of just left it there just a minute or two ago. But yeah, so basically I think I'm gonna try and play on one of the lower stakes as opposed to the higher stakes. I would say higher stakes, there tends to be more variability, and maybe a bit more luck involved in some ways. I think overall I'm probably a little bit better at higher stakes, but also requires a little bit more thinking that I may not be in the ideal state for. Doing pretty good, but I did not do what I need to do to be at my best in the last 24 hours, so should be fun though. Okay, threads are being made for matches. That's good. The voice channel got deleted, which is nice. Okay, so I think it shouldn't be too long before we can start deciding which stake and deck to play on. So Balatra's got a bunch of different decks. Each deck gives some variance to the game. So if we play single player, red deck is +1 discard. New run, yeah, +1 discard every round. Blue deck +1 hand every round. But then, like, start with a bit of extra money. But then some of the later rounds, like no face cards, or some of the later decks, like change your deck a bit more dramatically, your starting deck. And so, like, even erratic deck, all your cards in your deck are kind of randomized, which can be fun as well. But yeah, there's like 15 different decks, I think, and so usually how it works, at least in multiplayer, the first player bans 5 or 6 decks that they don't want to play, and then of the remaining decks, the other player chooses 3 of them, and then the original player picks the final deck. And then stake, I think you just take turns banning stakes that you don't want to play on. So white stake is the easiest, but then each following stake, you get a little bit less money from small blinds, or the required scores go faster. Eternal jokers are annoying because you can't sell them, so you have to be a bit more careful as to which jokers you buy. Only 30% of them are eternal, but often you'll want to buy a joker early game that you might not use late game, but when it's eternal you can't really do that, or it's a risk, because then it takes up a spot that you can't get rid of it. But I think there's only 5 stakes to choose from in multiplayer. I don't think they have orange or blue or red probably. But they have the other stakes just so that it doesn't take as long to decide on a stake, because those other stakes aren't too significant. Okay, they still haven't created the individual match channels, although I see Sir Cats, one of the organizers, is typing in the announcements right now, so who knows what he's gonna say, but should be good. I think there were some differences. Okay. Okay, threads are being created in the tournament open section of Discord. You'll have extra time to show up because the bot was slow with creating the threads. That makes sense. kind of unrelated. The Balatro version is going to be very similar to multiplayer version, but I don't think they have the multiplayer exclusive Jokers. So there's 9 of them, I think, that got changed or that got added that are interact multiplayer. I don't think those are in this version. And I'm not quite sure because glass cards also got nerfed to be only 1.5 times mult, and the Justice Tarot card that creates glass cards got removed, so you can only get glass cards from standard packs. So it should be a little bit more single player like in a way, but it won't change the game much. I don't know if glass cards are nerfed or not, but if they aren't, then glass cards will be very important, and if they are, then glass cards become alright, but not great, not super overpowered. And yeah, glass cards are really powerful in multiplayer because you don't need to play them during the first couple rounds of an ante, but then in the boss blind against the other player, then you can play them and get really high scores, especially with 3 triggers. But we are still waiting for the match thread to show up. I don't know if I need to refresh or anything, but it says the bot is slow with creating the threads. But 3 minutes ago he said the threads are being created in the tournament open chat, and there's nothing new in the tournament open chat. Oh. No, that's not related. Yeah, it looks like I'm in the general chat, and it looks like several other players are also waiting for their match thread. And one person said, if you're still waiting for a thread, be patient, because the rate limits are being a bit of a problem right now. But the bot is an old man, at least 70 years of age. Let him take his time, is what one guy is saying. But yeah, no, it looks like the bot is just taking its time to make all the match threads, so unless they're doing it manually and individually, but I think they said it was a bot, because there's 256 players. I assume that would be somewhat automated. think I'm just gonna head to the bathroom real quick and monitor Discord on my phone, and then hopefully by the time I'm back, we'll be doing stuff. But yeah, I'll just give a yell once my game starts, and then I guess it'll be 3 more minutes before the stream delay that you'll be able to watch. Queen's kind of important. Alright, we are back. There's a new announcement. Discord is rate limiting the bot. Please be patient if your channel has not been created. Alright, good thing for them. I'm incredibly patient. So I guess the main multiplayer server, there's like 40,000 people on it. It's probably got more, I don't know, specialized things. They make it work with Discord, but this is just like a one-time open thing that, it's got 260 people on it, so Discord's rate limiting it or something. I don't know. Alright, I will turn my volume up so that I can hear when Discord pings me, and then I'm gonna head over to Balatro. Yeah, so I think as far as decks, it looks like we take turns banning decks. So I think I'm probably gonna go for one of the lower stakes again, because it's a bit less thinking, a bit less luck in some ways as far as surviving blinds goes, and a bit fewer tough decisions to make. And it's a bit more about getting good economy and recognizing which econ jokers and which scoring jokers to go for win. And I feel like I'm probably against an opponent that's my own skill level. I probably am slightly better at higher stakes, but against an opponent that I'm slightly better than, I think a lower stake is just lower risk. So I don't like it, because I always feel like I'm making the wrong decision. Nebula I don't like because I don't like -1 consumable slot. Ghost deck is kind of the most popular of the single player decks to play because spectral cards appear in the shop, and spectral cards are kind of like tarot cards except they're a bit more high risk, high reward. Some of them have no risk, but most of them have like a fairly strong upside and then a decent downside, and so they can be pretty fun. Sometimes they just have an upside, like the ones that just give a seal to a card, but people like Ghost deck because it's good for higher scores. Let me just check Discord real quick. Yeah, still not seeing a match thread. Back to Balatro. Abandoned deck is good for single player. There's a lot of jokers that have synergy with face cards. However, there's a boss blind called the Plant where it debuffs all face cards. So then if you're running a face card build that has jokers that rely on face cards, the Plant can ruin your run. But it in multiplayer, other than the first anti, every boss blind you're going against other players, so there aren't any debuffs or boss blind specials. It's just, oh, you're going up against other player. So building into face cards is very strong in multiplayer and doesn't have an obvious downside like it can in single player. So abandoned deck is kind of annoying, and sometimes the best strategy is to just try and get face cards like with strengths, and by modifying your deck, turning your 10s into jacks, can be a strategy in abandoned deck. But a nice thing about it is since it has no face cards, you start with 40 cards instead of 52, which means that you can see most of your deck, because you start off with 8 cards in your hand and you discard. Well, on white stake you have 4 hands and 3 discards, so if you use 3 hands and 3 discards, getting rid of 5 cards each hand, then you can go through another 30 cards plus your 8 original cards. Yeah, by the time you're playing your last hand, there's only 2 cards remaining in deck. So that means if you have gold cards or blue seals, or you're just trying to go for a very specific hand, like a straight flush, it can be fairly likely that you can actually pull that off in abandoned deck. But yeah, so your more powerful cards become even more useful because you're way more likely to draw them. I guess purple seals you're more likely to be able to discard, and gold seals you're more likely to be able to play. Lucky cards more likely to get. All the modifications to your deck are just that much, like, 20, 30, 40, 50% more useful. That's why Hangman is considered one of the better tarots to use, because it makes your deck a bit smaller. Announcements. Yeah, still no match thread. I'm just reading the general chat to see if there's any news, but I think it's just gonna take a while. In the multiplayer Discord, it's oh, someone just said add everyone. Oh, nice. My part, or the person I'm playing against, whose Discord name is Redman234, is just confirmed that he is also not in yet. So that's nice. It makes sense that both of us would not have access to the thread, but there is a 15-minute disqualification rule where if one person just doesn't respond for the first 15 minutes, they get disqualified. Like if they are just not around, if they're late, because it's a tournament, you got to make sure they're staying on schedule. So it's obviously expected that he also wouldn't get the match thread, but it would be very awkward if they'd had the match thread for 15 minutes and then there'd be like confusion on whether or not there would be a disqualification. But as one person said, I don't think this bot was made with 256 participants in mind. That could be true. Oh, one guy here is 3:30 a.m. their time. That is rough. People are talking about all the things they have scheduled in 2, 3, 4 hours. One person's like, tomorrow's my first day of kindergarten, but I'll just do an all-nighter. But yeah, no, hopefully it doesn't take another 4 hours, otherwise I'm in trouble as well. But I don't think it will. Kale, we're still waiting. Oh, you're not Kale. Okay, bye. Yeah, still waiting. Maybe eventually. Probably once BBC practice starts, that's when this thing will get going, so. Already put in my team linked availability. Sorry guys, I'm playing video games. Yeah, some people I am seeing now are already finished their first game. This is great. Glad I started streaming at 1 o'clock instead of, or whatever Central Time, instead of when my game started. This will be great to watch back in the future for all of my millions of viewers. Right. It looks like the bot might be glitched because some people are mentioning they have gotten several threads with their voice chat in a row, and other people are saying they haven't gotten one. But who knows? Someone somewhere will probably sort it out. Alright, I think I'm gonna grab some lunch. Started yet? No. 5 seconds here. Go ahead. Alright. So it looks like we just got a message from the organizer. The bot's having issues. So we just want to talk to your opponent in DMs and then make a ticket in the support channel to when you finish your game. The bracket is here. I'm just going to double check that I'm playing who I think I am. Although I guess I should just go into Discord because I'm pretty sure oh, direct message. Message request. Accept DM. Okay. So you just sent me the join code. Yeah, right now we're just talking about which decks and stakes. We agreed to do white stake, and I said I didn't want to play Nebula, Magic, or Black deck, but any other deck should be good, because, oh, he's giving an option between Yellow, Blue, or Zodiac, and I think Zodiac sounds fun. You have Tarot Merchant, Planet Merchant, and Overstock as the starting vouchers. And I have readied up. Perfect. And he's just Overstock gives you 1 extra slot in the shop. Agreed. So it basically means you see a few more jokers, you have more options. It's more fun. Good luck. And we are starting. Alrighty, I'm starting. For all the Kales and Johns that might, and Sams that might be messaged. I'll just check the 316 chat actually. Alright. Chips are not worth it. We're on white steak. That's brain dead. I forgot to enable score. Bummer. This is good for econ. This gives me a random joker card that I can probably sell at some point. Strength is good with that. I like all of this. Do I not open the buffoon pack? Probably not, honestly. Because I think the order is part of this mod, where it's not like whatever's in this buffoon pack will show up in the next shop anyways. And this gives us guaranteed. Wait here, we can strength 10s into jacks. Or queens into kings. Or a bit of both. And then we play this, and this on average gets us $5. We have the source. $6. Great. And then that's strength earned us $1 too. Riff Raff is great early game. So is Magician. That is decent scoring, but not worth it. Our contacts are nice. We get punished if they're permanent. Empress is good, but I'll probably want to just use. Anyway, so now here we have to play 5 cards. I can sell that. So I think I want to play that, so I do one of these. Magician is nice because it has a chance to give us malt, it has a chance to give us money. Very low chance to give us money, but the money that you do win is pretty game changing. Yeah, we're already playing 5 face cards here. Business card clutch. Plus multi-save. Raised fist is strong, but not that strong considering we have Michelle. Well, I think we go to the next stop, but I think we just give space for the Riff Raff. And I don't think we re-roll. We just... Banner can be strong, but I don't know. We'll decide later. So here, I don't think the pair wins. 30 times... See, I should have enabled the calculator. I thought I did, but clearly I didn't. Like, save the change. Apply the change. We got 30 times 15. None of those other things give us scoring. So that would be 450. 480. that doesn't win, which is great. You get $1 for each hand played, so some consideration to win in as few hands as possible. But when you have things that earn money from playing hands, then playing pairs is definitely worth it here. But there I would have won with the next pair. Idle. Yep, we need to get idle. He's slightly ahead of me. I think we sell these both. Oh, we gotta pick up idle. There's no way we'd leave it. It's not gonna do anything for the first couple antes, but long term it will win us the game or lose us the game. For the other player, we reroll. Okay, what can Riff Raff give us? Mail-in rebate, I guess. Other econ. I think this might just be worth it. Maybe go one more time. Brainstorm. Okay. Probably just sell banner here. Pick up Brainstorm. Considered one of the best jokers in the game because it allows you to copy any other joker. But the nice thing is I can do that, and now I'm earning money when I need to earn money, and then I can copy things that score when I need to score. So it's as useful as your most useful joker, but also sometimes as useful as your few most useful jokers. I have the straight. Okay, right now, 1230 times 50. That just automatically wins. Any hand I play wins right now. So I might as well just play my face cards now. Okay. So that joker had a 1 in 6 chance to go extinct after the end of the ante. But when it goes extinct, then it enables a new ×3 malt joker to show up in the shop. So world is normally I'd think these are all bad, but world increased their chance of idle hit. He's ready for PvP. There is an option for timer. He didn't hit it, which is nice of him. Now this is very slow. I guess. Wait. So I can go run info. Okay, now we hit it. I can go options, collection, tarot cards, and see what the world was my last fool card. I think this is worth it. And then if I get a 4 of a kind. I don't know what I want to play here. Oh, I should have picked up a scoring choker. Okay, I have these two. If I can draw these two with my ace. Print some money first, I think. Or I could do full house. Full house might be the play. $15,000. Okay, I might just not be able to beat him. Okay, we get the full house. Which means we might as well earn a little bit of money. And then we discard these 3. We don't draw what we need to. 2x. I mean, if the lucky hits, we have a very small chance. But I think we just play this and probably lose this first round. Oh, that was close. Not having calc is annoying. lucky hit would have been very nice there. Okay, now we get these, which we want. I think we sell this. We use this. Idle just didn't hit anything important. Extra consumable spot is great. I think this is good scoring, but with idle, probably not relevant. Okay, I think I have to Wraith here. Because it could be a blueprint, it could be... There's a few jokers that would be very nice here. Looks like they just disconnected. I've never had this happen in a multiplayer match before. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, no, stream's still doing normal things. Just went to look. Oh. It looks like the thread. The bot just made our match thread, so maybe we can just do it through there again now. It should, the disconnection shouldn't be related to the bot in any way. And it wouldn't be like a volume thing. Okay. Just confirming that I am checked in. My lineup. Oh. Wait a second. I'm. Mods, being multiplayer, config, enable score preview. Okay. I'm not sure. Whatever. I'll just join from clipboard again. Yeah, score preview wasn't working. But that's fine, I guess. Probably yeah, sorry. So I think if I go to mods, then config, that's not the option. Mods, being multiplayer, there's config, enable score preview. Oh, requires a restart to take effect. Okay, I'm just gonna quit and then launch again. Okay. Oh, I guess quitting probably did weird things to the stream. Launcher authentication required. Let's see what's going on here. Ensure launcher is running and connected. It is. Maybe if I quit, close the launcher, minus that bean launcher, reopen it, launch game. I might have to open Steam first. Okay, now we go Discord. Okay, he sent me the new code. Copy. We go into here. We play. We join from clipboard. Lobby does not exist. Join lobby. Restart. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we might actually get to play some Balatro here. Nice. Let me double check the stream is working. Oh, well. Okay, we go here. We go game capture. We delete it, and then we add a game chat capture, create new, capture specific window, Balatro, okay. There we go, perfect. Oh, and let's do that, I think. And then stream should be running. And apparently, as far as the crash went, it's been crashing all day. So we're on Zodiac, White Stake. We have the calculate button. Perfect. No, that is not what I want to do. First round, almost always play flush. You need a high flush to get out, so we're going to do this. That will be almost high enough. Some consideration to go for the full house, but full houses are risky. This is just barely enough, I think. Okay. Supernova looks pretty. It's good in single player, not good here though. We need photograph. Seltzer's really good late game, but only lasts for 10 hands. Did he skip? Oh no, I just spent some time figuring stuff out. Scholar gives the malt that I need. Odd Todd gives chips. They're both alright. I think if I'm playing flush, then I just want to do this. Although any flush with the face card just gets out. Alright, it's just texting the few people that might be watching. We want to go this, I think. Some consideration to save money. Maybe just pick up a strength. Yeah, he's pretty far ahead of me. I think I just go strength here and go next. Although I think we want to strengthen those queens into kings. And then play a 5 of a kind. Or 4 of a kind. Might as well unlock 5 of a kind. I'm just spending so much money. Maybe this will get econ jokers. That's not very much econ. Can maybe play a straight flush. This gives me consistent malt though. But I am... Oh, I guess... Does this win? No, but this might. Yeah, because I have no value whatsoever in my deck right now to dig for, so I just play the hand, get out. But right now I just need to figure out a way of earning money. Death is nice. Still have no way of earning money. Again, I'm pretty sure this wins. Just one hand. He timers me. Oh, and pauses the timer, just letting me know that he's there. Or that he's ready for PvP. Temperance is nice in that it earns me a very small amount of money. I think I go Wheel or Arcana first. Emperor sucks when there's nothing to use it on. Or like when I want to hold both of those things. Lovers, there's nothing good. Moon, there's nothing good to use it on. I guess I could... because I might want to go spades with my face cards anyways. Okay, now I use the timer for real. We'll just do this. It's nothing worth it. This gets me a couple bucks. I should have redeemed that first. I don't think I buy enough things for it to be worth it, but maybe that's a bad move. Alright, we want to discard full hands. And we'll just discard the threes. Okay, I think one high card to kind of test the waters. Oh, I see. So he's got some sort of... He's probably had better econ than me. Like this scores 1,000. Shoot, I think I probably missed out by not doing Buffoon back there. We'll play the 5 of a kind, but it's not... Maybe I should save death, because I probably won't be winning this PvP anyways. Should have saved death. What is he going for? How is he going so much? Chips, malts? No, that's not it. Extra hand size is nice. Get a fool here, that'd be great. Strength is also fine. Now we have a bunch of kings. That gives us something to go for. This, and we don't need that yet. Like, this doesn't even win, eh? Bummer. Well. This should win because we get chips, we get malt. But overall, very slow start, especially compared to last game. Faceless. That's something we need. That gives us money, and it could be decent scoring. That is perfect. That will be our main card that we want to build towards. So here the goal is to score enough that we can get out in one hand near the end. But we don't actually have any scoring jokers other than these two, and then also photograph. So this earns us money and gets us chips. World is nice. What does this get us? Just no malts. Okay, we can do this. This is nice. This. And now we just try to discard face cards to get faceless value. That is very unfortunate. We do get the face card value. I don't think I want to use the world yet. And then I'm pretty confident this wins. Nice, and it gets me a few dollars. Maybe could have gone another $5, but not really worth it. Okay. Okay, we're there. What is this? So we want to do Empress and World on our gold seal, or red seal, sorry. These are worth it because we're just going to put flush 5 next. That's not worth it. Spirit makes it easier to play flush 5, other than that it's worthless. Okay. We have no death. Could also do flush house, but I don't think it's worth it. I think probably discard for faceless value. Okay, we have our hand. So I think I play one of these. I was kind of hoping to draw another king, but I guess I could just do this. So we want this first, and we play all these. There's no reason to wait for the last hand. Flush 5. Photograph is now 4x, which is very nice. 20,000. If we just did this, I think that would be much worse. And this way we can force them to play out their hands and see if they can match us. I think I want to discard these anyways. I still have 3 more kings. Okay, good. I got the $3 from playing that. And now we're even for lives. Now I feel less bad about the start. I'm feeling a bit more even in a way, because I felt like after that first ante, he might have just been a little bit ahead in shot. This one gets me money, but it is not worth it. Levers is, well, I'll start with guaranteed. I think Faceless is just stronger than Business card. Some consideration for Stuntman. That's a lot of chips. Stuntman and Half Joker if you just play any high card. Guaranteed to score 20 times 250, that's 5,000. But it doesn't work well with my build that I'm going for. So I think I skip, or I think Todd's no longer doing much for me. I think I do that. Well, I don't need to sell it yet. Levers is nice. I'm going for 5. Hermit is very nice. Driver's license doesn't do anything. You buy Emperor. Reroll one more time. Coming in clutch for the temperance value. Let's go. Extra $1. Reroll one more time. Oh, now we have a fool for temperance instead of a fool for. I have to pick up the fool. I think I sell levers, use Emperor. Pick up the fool. Oh, okay, now these are good cards. Rebate over Faceless. Super no. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we're cooking. So now we need to discard 3s. So we have no source of chips, which means we do need to play a reasonably big hand to win. Photograph is very good with Stock and Buskin. Like for example, this pair isn't gonna win, but it'll get like somewhat close when we use the sock. Yeah, halfway there. So like 3 of a kind probably win with kings. So our goal is to discard as many 3s as we can. We have the 1 extra hand size, which makes that useful. We sell Moon because it's basically useless unless we pick up an idol. Strength is nice, maybe not worth pulling. We only have 1 queen in our deck, so strength here is nice. And now I can see what the 3 of a kind would score. Yeah, 3 of a kind wins. So we just play a throwaway hand. Wins. Does this win? Because now we no longer get the half joker value, but we do get the polychrome, and then we also get the 3 bucks. Nice. Rebeat on kings. That'll be good for money, but we'll have to be a little bit cautious. Showman might be worth the golden joker, because if we get another photo, that would be very powerful. So normally you can only get 1 of each. Once you have a joker card, it doesn't show up in the shop. Same with tarot cards, but with Showman it does. Or another sock would be great. He's already ready for PvP. I am not. I'm slow. I'm explaining things. Cryptid is nice if we get with something that we want, which this will have to be good enough, I think. It bloats our deck. It's not ideal. Multiplayer Chad. Not quite worth it, I don't think. Okay. What does this score? We only have 2 minutes. Oh, that's not a flush. Duh. I think we can afford to discard at least a couple kings. Like, what does this score? 10,000. So I think that'll be our final hand that we play, which means we sort by suit, get rid of these. It's $5 to get rid of it, $3 to keep it. Okay, yeah, okay, nice. This should easily win. Nice. We get 1 more photo. That would be excellent. Might as well pick that up. Chariot's better. Eris is nice. He stopped the timer, how considerate. Shoot the moon is no longer useful. Some consideration for Acrobat over Showman. Another photo is times 16 though. That's just 3 times. Real overtime. No photo. Oh, that's good econ. But probably not the difference maker, considering I already have rebate. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna play the one big hand, which means play that. Let me play that. So I guess I could play the flush 5. What does the flush 5 score? 92,000. It makes such a big difference to have that. I think I just discard and hope to draw the... the red seal. Oh, punished by $3 for using the discards in that order. Okay, so I think I go chariot here, fool, chariot here. Use that first. Everything's in awful order. 264,000. Using the chariot for fool was a little bit risky, and what I could have probably done is played a higher scoring hand earlier to force him to play first, but also he might have just played a higher scoring hand too, so that but hopefully this wins, but he, I assume, is doing a very similar strategy to me. Alright, that's good. Great news. Extra sock and Busmakin might have been the difference there. Again, that's 2x, but I want another photograph. Rebate on aces, and so showman can make 2 Pluto cards show up, which is useless, but oh well. Death. Increase the number of kings I have is never a bad thing. I have death in my fool. I don't want to waste it on anything other tarots. Invis, I guess I take over showman. It does basically the same thing. Then we go next. But I guess the benefit with Invis is if I all of a sudden pick up like a idol, then it could hit that, or a brainstormer blueprint, then it could hit that. Discard. You want aces. Some consideration, since we all have all these re-triggers, golden ticket is actually more powerful than mail-in rebate. Okay, how much does this score? It's a flush with 8x. 4,000. How much does my 4 of a kind score? It's more than 8x because the chips are a lot more. Okay, 4 of a kind barely doesn't win. I have 9 kings. I think I do this and then I draw something. 9 out of a third of the rest of my deck is kings. I should still be able to survive. Well, that was concerning. Okay, there's the 4 of a kind I need. This gets me lots of money for my mail-in rebate. Perfect. And then I can... pair might be close. Because these gold cards earn me money at the end of the round. Yeah, pair is enough just because the red dashes mean it's got +4 mults, and I'm re-triggering it a bunch, and so it scores lots of points. And that gives me time to 2 mult each time the first card gets scored. Golden ticket. I literally just said it's better than rebate. It's actually fairly close. it's more reliable than rebate. Scary Face is also pretty strong here. It's like a ×2. But I think when I rip Invis, Hangman's nice. What would I want? I already have my... I guess if it's like Glass King, Foil is close but not good enough. Glass is the nerfed multiplayer version. World. I am going into Spades. Hopefully a Bloodstone doesn't show up. I can hang a couple of my low cards that I won't use. There's a Joker that works well with 6s. I don't think that's relevant here, but might as well keep them. Okay, Fool is good. If I could pick up... If I could get the perfect tarot card here. Nope. Okay, what does this score? Perfect. Play this, and the golden ticket gets us 24 bucks from playing 2 gold cards. Already it's better than rebate was. And we already discarded that. Do we have any gold cards left? We do. So we want to play all our hands to make sure we can play as many of our gold cards as we can because they earn so much money. We play this first, and this will hopefully be the score that we get in PvP. Now, some consideration. Do we sell a golden ticket? Do we rip an Invis now? When you sell it, it copies another Joker. Honestly, copying the ticket wouldn't be terrible, but it wouldn't be great. A photograph would be ideal. Another sock would be alright. Death with Fool is very nice. We buy the... I guess this is a source of money. And yeah. 2x? Could be the difference. This isn't going to earn us much money. Okay, I think we just saved some money. Go next. Okay, so we have lots of re-triggers, but it would be very nice if we had something like... Okay. Okay, so I think what we want to do is here is we want to death. Fool for death. Oh, I guess steel makes a difference. And then death here. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this first. 2 mil. And then we hold one of these in case we need to do the same thing again. Because it's the first, having the red seal in the first slot is basically a times 2 to do the photograph. So now the only way we score more is by getting more steals in our hand, like that. $3. $3 is not worth the risk. Well, I guess let's see what he... Because if he beats it, right now the most I can... That was close, but I had another 1 mil in the tank. So now we are up 3 lives to 1. Odds are looking pretty good, but this is no guarantee. So taking this at the end actually was the difference maker. I would have been very similar to his final score if I didn't pick up this. But right now we are looking for a to replace that, because 2x malt is decent, but there are jokers that are much better. I think we take the lovers here. We go next. So reserved parking gives us money for each face card held in hand. So if I do this, it gives me $3, $4 for each hand, which is very useful. Some considerations to discard those. Try and get this thing, because red seal makes is an extra chance at $1. Okay, but now I only have 1 hand left. I gotta play something or else I lose. 3 of a kind probably wins. Does the pair win? Nice. So then I keep as many cards held in hand as I can, so that reserved parking earns me, you know, $1 or $2 more. Reserve parking obviously not nearly as good as the home ticket was, but it's better than nothing. Temperance is nice. High Priestess doesn't give us what we want. Gift card can be very nice for long-term runs, single player, and multiplayer, I guess, because it adds $1 to sell value. So then Temperance becomes, you know, $4 more valuable each round. But is not worth it here. We would rather just earn money right away. Sun. Bloodstone would be so good here though. I'll buy it. It's $2 because that sells for $1. Hangman is good. Having a gold seal on a face card would be very nice, but yeah, so right now we're just trying to get lots of money, and then there's nothing really worth discarding. I think the pair wins. It'll be close. And then what we're looking for is Ancient Joker or Idol or Bloodstone could be good with the Sun. Things that are repeatable X-Malt that work on face cards. Because if we can, like, Photograph is doing really well with the retriggers, but having more things that are very similar to Photograph would be great. I like the Fool. I mean, sure. Oh, that's so dumb. We have so many retriggers, but only one scoring Joker. We hold on to the Sun just in case of Bloodstone. Fool for Hangman is nice, but I would rather just have it for Sun in case Bloodstone shows up. Egg also goes really well with Temperance, but not worth it here. We roll one more time, and then we go in here. Maybe real once or twice since we have more money. More retriggers. That's nice. Go next, save a little bit of money. Oh, and now we're timering them. Get wrecked. Alright, so we have a ton of retriggers, but only one actual scoring joker, which is kind of unusual. So now we'll play, this is actually kind of convenient that we can play a full house that scores a decent amount, maybe make him do his big hand first or not. What is he doing? Making me think is what he's doing. Maybe high card? I just don't. Maybe just playing a bunch of like 4 of a kinds or something. I think it's too late for me to pivot to Bloodstone. Anyways, Bloodstone's just so strong here. No, I should have done a lucky card if I had it. Empress is good. Alright. So we use the Empress here. $3 million. There's no way we can possibly score more. Like, lucky cards would be really good here. Anything that... Yeah, like golden ticket, lucky cards. Like, I just don't... I assume he's going to beat me this round hand, considering his warm-up hands are scoring that much, but... Oh, wow. Oh, so he had 4 X-Malt on there, and then 2 Chads, probably from Invis. The viewing the opponent's deck doesn't work, and maybe the Joker's doesn't work. I don't know, but either way, that was a pretty solid match. GG's. Showman actually paid off. I'm just chatting in the Discord with my opponents, just talking about his lineup. I assume there's a glitch, and he didn't see it. Because basically the difference here, like, he just had 1 less retrigger of his first card, so Photo was slightly worse. And then Constellation was a 4x, but I think my 5 of a kind was just slightly higher level. Or the Steel held in hand was probably the difference. Normally after the game you can see both their jokers, but not, and the deck, but here you can see the jokers but not the deck. Sorry, normally you can see both, but it's kind of Oh. Wait, I have a snipping tool. I can... He just sent me a picture of what my deck was, so I'm just gonna do a little snipping. Oh wait, that's Nemesis deck. Oh. It did come through. Oh, snipping tool. I know how to use a computer. You know what? Maybe I won't end up. Okay, I should probably get going with organizing my next match. Yep. The 3-minute stream delay just kicked in, and my house has very thin insulation. Shout out Sam Chen. Okay, so I need to figure out my next match. So I think we have to go to the match channel and then use /out to report the scores. Oh. Alright. Okay, I opened a ticket, but I think to help report the score, but I think my opponent already did that, so hopefully that means that... Okay, I'm just gonna close. Oh. Okay. Alright, so that should be sorted. I think I'm gonna head to the bathroom and then figure out how to start my next match. Alright. Alright, the general chat has a lot of confusion on different players playing the wrong team. Or from, like, yeah, just a bunch of confusion on matchups and stuff. I'm just gonna open the bracket. So it looks like I play the winner of Fraggle and Sleep Inside. So that should be solid. Let's see. Let me just double check that my stream is actually streaming. Yeah, just the empty page, because that's all I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, someone in the tournament open is typing out all the round 2s. Okay. Guess there's no mentions of me specifically recently. I might have to put in my own ticket if the other ticket didn't work, but does it have results? No, it just has draws for round 2. So I think I'm just waiting. Oh, perfect. So Fraggle did win, so it looks like I play them next. Fraggle's currently playing Super Auto Pets. That's great. Yeah, so it looks like my next game will probably start somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes from now. Oh, right. So we go join from clipboard. So now we're in a thing with Fraggle. We're just deciding the stake. Oh, he's banning Ghost, Zodiac, Abandoned, Yellow, Checkered. Then I'll pick Plasma. Okay, no Ghost, Zodiac, Abandoned. Plasma, Blue, Erratic. Yeah, so basically how it works in the multiplayer is like you... Oh, Plasma it is. Good. So this guy, I believe, is the 40th seed in the tournament, while I'm like the 80th-ish. So, dude's pretty good at Balatro. So, should be a tough match, but... Yeah, Plasma, White Stake means for some high scores. Some consideration for taking Coupon Tag. He's playing small blind. Small blind only nets you $4 and an extra shop. I think I just skip. That might not be the play. Okay, any flush or two pair gets me out. Oh, it would have to be a high two pair to get me out. Okay. Okay, dusk is necessary here. I don't need malt right now. That gets me money. Rerolls are very nice. Next, spades. I think I just sell both of these. Full house probably just wins here. Easily. Just because the extra 50 chips. Oh yeah, so plasma, it balances the chips and malts. So you either want to get lots of chips or lots of malt. Like this is an extra 90 chips. Is it worth $4 each round? Maybe. And I get the $4 back. Perfect. We sell halvesies, and literally anything wins. Probably 140 divided by 2 is 90 or 70. Sorry, 70 squared. Like that's like 4K. So with the two pairs, it's gonna be like 8K or something. Probably. Yeah. Standard math major. It's lucky, which makes me consider it. That's a face card. King of Hearts is generally what you want to build into, but I also don't think bloating my deck is that valuable. This would be decent when it's not plasma, but right now, malt doesn't really matter for much. To-do list can be helpful, but I don't think it's worth it here. Golden Joker just isn't valuable enough to be worth the slots. We hang a couple twos. And then play the sevens. 100 seconds left, that should be plenty of time. 8-ball for 2-hour generation might be worth it. I don't think so. Hangman's good, Hermit's good. Money. Rebate's very valuable. Magician is nice. X-Malt isn't worth it right now. Faceless is just worse than Rebate. And then we go next and we're ready. Okay, so we want to not play our hands first. Or we want to not discard. So I don't think he has this combo. Some consideration to save the Magician for our last final played hand. Straight scores a decent amount. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. Please. Surely he beats 10K. He might decide to throw the PvP for that makes me not gonna be econ. But I'm up in early life, which is nice. $10 is nice, so is Hangman. I had econ here, and that is technically econ. World, nah, none of that. runner is not worth it here. How much does something... And this is where the calculator is really useful. Because I don't want to win here. I want to get full rebate value. This pair should be somewhat close to winning, but not quite. Maybe I should just play high card. I only have one more 4 in the deck. It might be worth it to just win here. I might as well just win here. Okay. Blue Joker's solid. But I'm really not setting myself up for a pivot here. Sun on high cards. Because Sun is the best because Bloodstone is a X mult that can be repeated. And is very powerful in multiplayer. Obviously, going all into one suit does run the risk of running into a blind that counters that in single player. I think I want to save strength for the PvP. Oh, I have 3 Chips Jokers now. Riff Raff right now is literally just for... I don't think I can... I guess I could use strength for the econ, but... like, does this win? Probably just wins. It doesn't win. Does this win? It's gonna be close. It's definitely... So I have to play 7 high. I'm just hoping for a 3. I don't draw the 3. Makes me very angry. I might as well just discard. Still, all 4 3s. Oh, I only have 3 3s. Okay. Alright, so PvP strategy. Nope. That's better than Riff Raff. Like, if I really want to win this PvP, I could take Ice Cream over Mail-In and have a ton of chips. But then all my sources of econ's gone. I could do over Dusk, but Dusk is just so strong late game. And it's the same as Blue Joker and Banner. You might be throwing for econ, that's why I did that. Right now, my full house scores 25k. Well, that's rough. Shoot, I shouldn't have done the discard. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. I think... wait. Oh, that's basically exactly the same. I will want to strengthen these anyways. How much does this score? 42,000. So I'm going to be short anyways, right? 42,000. Dusk adds another 50 chips. That's gonna make it like 80,000. Oh no, probably like 60, 70,000, if that. It's not gonna be 144,000, which means he probably has some good cards. So I think I play this. I try to just get money out of it. Is what I'm doing here. And I successfully get $5. I get $10 out of it. Nice. I don't unlock the 5 kind. There's $20 there. Nice. But I don't think I would have won. It would have been somewhat close, but I would have won. There we go. Is now when I pivot to next malt. It might be. Well, I should open these first to help me decide. That's nice. I think always take purple, almost always. Sun is very nice. Banner comes back. I don't think it's worth it. I miss having overstock. Hierophant. Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit. Okay, surely this doesn't win. I only have 2 chips jokers now. It's actually kind of close. Okay, now I think this doesn't win, just barely. Nice. It's white if it doesn't win, it's yellow if it does. Because I wanted to throw Hierophant on this guy, and then do a little bit of this. Hopefully draw another king, maybe do that. Sun, and then I think we want to death this. And I'm pretty sure this wins. It would be nice to go down to our last hand so that Dusk would re-trigger these because it could earn us some money. But this... Well, we get the $20. Oh, we get the $20 twice. These are lucky cards. And we unlock the flush 5, which is good. If we're going all in on malts, we might as well do this. Burglar's fun, but just is an anti-synergy with mail-in rebate. Nothing useful in there. Pareidolia, again, fun, but not... re-triggers everything. I don't have anything that isn't face cards that'd be worth re-triggering. Okay, I gotta move fast here. Business card is nice. Photo. That's what I need. I think I sell mail-in just because rebate's easier to make work. I go next. Surely this doesn't win. Does this win? Nice. because that gets me $4. How much does a high card score? I think I'll just play the 5 of a kind. So I can't get down to Dusk, unfortunately. So I just play this. If I had lucky hits early on, this is very powerful. Okay, so I have a decent amount of money. We only have a minute though, so I gotta be fast. Tempting, but no. It's not 3x, is it? No, it's not. It's never worth it. I guess I could take it over business card. I don't think I do. 40 seconds. Certificate's tempting, but no bloodstone. There we go. I think we need to win this ante. Lucky card's giving us money. We reroll once. We go next. Okay, now we have our setup. We got 2 retriggers. Acrobat's a 3x. Photograph is a 8x. Bloodstone is who knows. We have enough kings. We have no money generators. We play the pair. 6,000. Fool. Fool for magician, maybe? Hermit. That's a bummer. Okay, we're playing full house. Flush, probably. 52,000. 4 of a kind. That kind of sucks. It really sucks. I don't think we ever magician here. Okay, that is massive. That's incredibly massive. Okay, yeah, we hit the lucky it has 1 in 5 chance to give plus 20 malt. So the fact that it hit before all our X malt's huge. Bloodstone is massive because it guarantees that, or sorry, Oops All Sixes is massive because it guarantees a Bloodstone hit. Wow, just one more reroll and we would have had that on lock. Which means we're probably ahead of him on econ, otherwise he would have destroyed me there. Photos and 8x. Like, our jokers are basically locked in. Unless we get an ectoplasm, it's all up to deck system. Which means I want to save my fool for death, probably. Definitely not Hermit. I mean, Smiley isn't bad, it's just not good enough. We have no income source here, other than our lucky cards. So we want to try and draw our lucky kings. Also, Flush House is an option, but... Oh, we have 2 foil cards. Let's do that. And Bloodstone always hits. We want to get down to Dusk. this is good. In this specific, like, worth noting, you can move your jokers around, but since these are all X-Malt and these are all re-triggered jokers, the actual order of the joker does not matter at all. But if we had plus malted, like if we had purchased Smiley Face, we'd want it to go before the photograph. Okay, we sell this. Okay, we actually don't need a high hand to win. We just want to get as many lucky cards as we can. So we can discard that because we don't need the scoring. And there's no way to also play the 10. I mean, we can, but it won't score. And this does win by a decent amount. Worth noting, Oops All Sixes doubles all its probabilities, so it's really good with Bloodstone, because now it's a 2 in 2 chance for the scored hearts to give 1/2 times X-Malt. But it also helps our lucky cards are twice as likely to give us malt or money. Smiley Face really wants to be part of the team. That's exactly what we're building into. Might as well take it. A red seal on that would be incredible, but obviously we're not. Alright, I spent too long explaining. Only thing we really want is like a blueprint or a brainstorm, I think, as far as jokers go. So we're just playing low hands that don't score. Can this win? Nope. I put the lucky card second so it doesn't trigger before photograph, otherwise it might win. World is useless. Hermit's nice. Plus 5 level. Playing the 4 of a kind instead of the 5 of a kind here. Because either one wins easily. And 5 of a kind, once you have it unlocked, then the planet card for 5 of a kind can show up in shop, and I'm never going to play a 5 of a kind probably. So, okay, now we have 1 minute to spend out our money. No, no, no. That means 3. That'll be the next. Next. I would rather Fool for Death, because I'm not very reliably drawing my hand anyways. That's not a death card. I have 4 kings. I can see another 15 cards. It's worth it to do this, I think. Is this enough to force him to play first? Okay, I need 3,000. Yes, it is. So I play that. And then I draw a king. I do. And 1 more king would be huge, because then I could keep the steel in hand. I get draw another steel, which is good. We want the potential source of plus malt to go first. Somewhere between E9 and E10. We have no reason to not ship this. I think That looks like E10. So if we get a lucky hit first one, oh, I would love to use a Fool for Death. However, I think that increases our odds. I think we have to hit a lucky as the first card has to hit lucky. Ah, didn't. No. We get lots of money though. Yeah, just barely under. Lucky hit probably was the difference there. So now we're tied at 2-2. It's been a good game so far. We take this to increase our chance of getting a polychrome card, because right now we have just plain cards, but if we could get like a red seal king, like that would be pretty good, because that makes photograph and bloodstone better. I'd need to get a sun card though. Or a lovers. Lovers is fine. I do get a sun card, but not the right time, so I think I just hang my low cards. Go next. Perfect. So now this is the card we want to copy, because it gets us lots of scoring. And this just has a chance of getting us money. Okay, so now I think the game will become a... move order matters here, because we want to death in our pool. Now the game becomes who can death this card the most and has the better deck fixing. So now that we have that, and I guess you can get a higher level +5, but now we're scoring 5 times more than they were. Not worth it, I don't think. Okay, we could sun. Okay, we have death in our fool. We don't use sun. We just use. Oh, we sun, then we death. We have nothing worth re-rolling for other than a blueprint brainstorm. Might as well just go next. Nice. Yeah, let's hit them both with the sun. We have one more king we could hit. I don't think we will though. We go sun. We go death. And then hopefully we draw another fool or death with these. No, but that's fine. I don't end up using either of these for a while, I don't think. Now we go down to dusk. Before we kind of win. It's just a matter of getting as many re-triggers on our lucky cards as we can. We don't need the 5 of a kind here. I assume this wins, but it would be a stupid mistake to not win with it. Yeah, it wins. Or like it'd be dumb to not check. 3 lucky hits is awesome. Yeah, only thing we're looking for is blueprint brainstorm or idle. Lovers is no longer useful. Sun is no longer useful. 95 seconds. Nope, we have death in our fool, but we can do this. If it's a raid, we have a tough decision. Okay, we're definitely not onking, definitely not familiar. Imlake gives us 20 bucks and good deck fixing. Aura has a 1 in 6 chance to polychrome. Polychrome is better. But deck fixing could be the difference. Who knows? One more reroll. Might as well do this in case we aren't able to draw it, but we should be able to draw it. Yeah, because we just hit the immolate. We should almost, we can hit all of our cards but 2. And then we can use the chariot at the end. I think I've got 5 more kings. I can draw 20 more cards. This is the play. I have another chariot. I think I just do this. Probably. We have 4 more kings. And they're all 3 of them are the good ones. He only hits 48 million, then I think we only need the 1 chariot. I think this is the smarter play here. We have a purple, so we might as well play. Shoot, hopefully I didn't misremember. Okay, we have 3 kings. 3 kings. We can do this. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we definitely chariot this. We definitely magician these now. I think that wins. We don't get the lucky hit that matters, but I think we should be fairly win it. Oh, okay, so we got enough lucky hits where, like, this is scientific notation, this is scientific notation, but it's only twice as much as they got, which in a plasma deck, white stake, twice as much does not mean a lot. But we got them on 1 life, so if we can have more steel in our hand and have better deck fixing, then wow. Okay. What to do? Baron's usually bait. Usually. If Mime shows up, I'm punished, but I think Baron is just worse. Because Photo's 8x, I could take it instead of Photo. I think we just ignore it. That's painful. Because Baron... Oh, that's a lot of money. Like, I can't do it, but it's a lot of money. Do that in case we get death. this shouldn't win. It doesn't win. Let's do this, hopefully. Okay, we get the death. That is incredible. Yeah, Baron is the Joker that allows you to score the highest scores in the game, in combination with Mime. However, I already have a very good scoring setup, and it doesn't... I don't know, I just don't think it's the play here. Or I'm almost certain that's not the play here. This doesn't win, right? It's not even close. It's like 10k. 4k. Perfect. Yeah, when we death this, we're down to dusk. We go death here. And discard some cards. Fool for death is great. However, we've been playing this very slowly. So I will need to play the big blind very fast. It's because I hesitated a lot over Baron. But one more death or fool, and we're doing very good. Getting absolutely no money there was kind of bizarre, but will be. Encrypted that. Then we go next. 90 seconds. I don't think I'm going to go down to dusk. Because going down to dusk on average does get us like 5 more bucks. But it might be worth it to just... I just gotta get out of here. Okay, how many fools and deaths there were? Baron could have been a play. Worth it. I don't know why I'm opening that. There's nothing in here other than a point. Close. Fool. Fool for death. Perfect. Truth Moon goes well with Baron, but not well enough to be worth it. Oh, okay. He might have taken Baron as a gamble, but also fairly likely that he since he's behind a life, he can't, or he's only on 1 life, he can't risk it. Okay, so we want to make sure that our hand is entirely full of steel to maximize what we're scoring. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red seals left to draw, and we need to draw not very many of them since we have the Fool and the Death. If we do this, we see just over half. We really only need 1 more of those. So I'm good to just do this. Perfect. And then I can Fool Death, have 3 steel in hand. I guess playing this card is... There's nothing I can do to score better than this. I don't need to use all my discards. Turns the left card into the right card. Alright, this is going to be anticlimactic, but I'm going to do that so that he can't see it on the off chance. He was deciding how many death circles to use, then pausing it so he can't see what my final score is helpful. But in this case, he was going to throw his max score out regardless because he was supposed to go first. And yeah, 1 by 10x. That would have just been the deck difference, I think. Oh, looks like it had fairly similar. I had a few more. Probably Steel. Steel was... Oh no, he had Steel as well. But I got a bunch of Steel out there. I probably had a slightly higher hand level. Exact same jokers. Just different order. Wow, what a game. GG's. Played. Probably not the thing I should ask as a winner, but okay. Match 176. wow, what a game. Sorry, I was just reporting the results. But yeah, we had the exact same jokers. It was, I think, a deck difference. I maybe was able to get more seal in my hand since I had death in my fool and my consumable slots. And then, maybe just a few more levels in the Flush 5. But what a game. That was fun. Lots of very close scores. So that's what you like to see. It sucks when there's like a big mismatch, which I guess haven't really had today, but every now and then one person just makes this couple of wrong decisions early or unfortunate decisions early, and then there's a big econ difference. But here I felt like we had pretty similar econ going, and I just maybe slightly better econ and then was able to get more deaths and fools. Maybe my lucky cards, I went into lucky cards more, so I got a lot more money off of my lucky cards from being able to repeat them or refigure them with the sock and the dusk. But yeah, it was a fun game overall, and yeah, I think I'll be streaming. So the way it works now is the first 2 rounds were today, and then the next round will happen at some point throughout the next week, and so I'll have to communicate with my future matchup and then go from there. So at some point this week when I'm not too busy, hopefully I'll be streaming, and yeah, see you guys later, and don't forget to smash that like button and the subscribe button and the donate money, support my channel on Patreon or something like that.